Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA, and home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt, who hope today they will hit all of the right notes. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on a team from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores. Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense has the ball first today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
He'll sneak it. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. The Commodores will punt it away on fourth down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So the NC State Wolfpack comes out, and they'll have the ball for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB, elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press him and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to that guy.
NC State, after that explosive run, might go right back to the well. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Gonna run it. It's Carney. Brings into the open. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. NC State to the line on 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Grab behind the line. It's Hooks. Oh, a lot of space. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
And what a great play call there on 4th down. You know, they script and practice these all throughout the week. You've got to be able to call something that you know you can run in your sleep. Beautiful execution on that 4th down play for a touchdown.
NC State 7, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Fires to the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Back to throw. It's O'Neal. Got his man. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Commodores will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? NC State quick to the line. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
He'll toss it. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Offense lining up quickly.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Caught close to the marker, it's Boston. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. From the gun, running back on the move. Got the first down and still on his feet. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Backs looking for the goal line. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, NC State!
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And the extra point makes it 14-0.
NC State 14, Vanderbilt 0.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series, but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. To the air, it's O'Neal. Catch in the middle, it's Sherrill. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. The Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Grab near the sticks, it's Brown. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Caught in the backfield, it's Fitzgerald. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Here we go.
We reach the break. It's NC State on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Fitzgerald. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
Military stun.
Dropping back, it's O'Neal. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Well, I don't know if the big fella got freaked out because he was so wide open on that play, but that is a catch he has got to make for his quarterback.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And the holder will put it down on the left hash. A 34-yard attempt coming. Absolutely center cut. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. NC State going up tempo.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to...
He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's a pick. No, he's out of bounds. Couldn't stay in bounds after catching the ball. It's simply an incomplete pass.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Here comes the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. And they'll mark it down at the 30. Vanderbilt has the ball ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Gives it on the option. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the wideout. They'll give it to him again. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking for a man. It's O'Neal. Snagged out of the air. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Commodores look to keep this drive humming. Caught behind the line. It's Fitzgerald. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Handoff to the single running back. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Commodores kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Caught in the backfield. It's Fitzgerald. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Vandy.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Army is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up off the canvas before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Tulsa. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll ride the hot hand. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on second and short. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. Now up by 7 points here in the second. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They'll go to work, trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And I thought it was a good job by the quarterback, really seeing the drag route start to come across the field. And he puts the ball pretty much on the money. And you got to make that play. You got to make those catches to get this offense in a rhythm, to stay ahead of schedule. Those are ones he doesn't drop very often.
Can't make the catch, and it'll be third down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Got it in the middle. It's Coleman. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. The screen, he can go. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Fires to the big fella. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing there.
And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. Offense in a split backfield. Wants to throw on first down. Grab near the marker. It's Green. They'll immediately call timeout.
How about the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch?
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. NC State quick to the line. Using his legs, it's Carney. There he goes. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. First and 10, they're down to the 25. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Got a man, it's Jackson. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's hooked. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13.
Stop me when you've heard this before. First down, first down, first down. Just continuing to put first downs together. So far, this defense just can't find any answers.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Got his man quickly. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. NC State will line up with a first and goal. Grabbed behind the line. It's Green. And the defense defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed, he simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Gets it out fast. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked it down so quickly. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. They'll try the run. Fighting off the defender.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the...
Turning it on! Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the game. That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend-don't-break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He'll pull it down and run. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. NC State started this drive with terrible field position, but now a little room to operate. The give out of the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Caught in the backfield. It's Green. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Nice right there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Keeps looking downfield. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive.
How about the big fella? I know this is not in his job description to pick off passes, but the eye-hand coordination, able to get his big paws up there, stabs it out of Aaron. It was like he was almost surprised he had the football. Just start rumbling and stumbling once he had possession.
Running to Green. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Quick spin on the run. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. So, Jesse, they're able to connect on the crossing route against the zone. You run that pattern against that coverage. What do you have to keep in mind?
Well, the receiver needs to know where the soft spot is in the defense so he can gear himself down. And the quarterback, Reese, has to play with great timing. Because if he's too early or too late on the throw, that might get picked.
Punt is on its way. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. The give to the tailback. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. NC State might think about going for a big one on 2nd and short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. There he goes. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Got his man on the outside. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
The sure hands. It's Corpus.
And I like what the quarterback did to finish the run. He buys a little bit of time, scrambles out to his left, and as a right-handed quarterback, you really understand you got to square those shoulders while you're running, which can be difficult if you want to throw an accurate throw like he did right there.
And how nice is it then to have a big physical quarterback like this guy, right? You got 4th and short, quarterback sneak. Everybody knows it, but he's just plowing into that offensive line and driving his legs, pushing forward to pick up.
Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Grabbed behind the line. It's Jackson. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for space. It's McKenzie. Got enough for the 1st. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the 1st. We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. Looking for a man. It's O'Neal. Got his man. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Caught in the backfield is Sherrill. All down the Dell, move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Well, the defense didn't get caught napping there. In this situation, you know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
Yeah, so what defense am I going to call? I'm going to keep some DBs back deep. I'm going to keep my safety a little bit deeper, understanding they're down. They're going to have to attack down the field. I'm going to stick to my passing sets, my nickels, my dimes.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting the push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gets it past the marker. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
My old coach said, you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. NC State on the move, set up with another 1st down. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
And such a great job using his feet, being smart. You got the lead in this football game. Don't force the ball down the field. Gets the scramble, gets the 1st down. What a clutch play in the 4th quarter.
They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Pulls and fired complete. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State. They tackle a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master. It's an offensive productivity.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense.
Set, ready.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. But it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And the Commodores will hustle to the line. Scanning the field, it's O'Neal. Snagged in the middle, it's Fitzgerald. Oh, he's got some space. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Got it behind the line. It's Fitzgerald. It'll be 3rd and long.
Come on, set.
Wants to throw again. Finds his man. It's Barber. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab and there's room. Touchdown, Commodores! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Caught behind the line. It's Mitchell.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. The option look. He'll toss it. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's McKenzie. He finds enough room to get it over the 10-yard line, and he's down at the 13. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking downfield, it's O'Neal. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
I'll tell you, this offense just can't afford too many more incompletions because time's running out in the game. They need big plays in the passing attack, vertically down the field, and they've got to score some touchdowns.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Coming up, 4th down.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And they take it in for 6 more points. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in Week 3.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the 4th quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. Using the quick game. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it and stopped the clock.
No gain on the play.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Pulls it in. It's Coleman. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock.
No gain.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
Military stunt.
Back to pass. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete on the comeback. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. And the Commodores will line it up on 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Grabbed over the middle at Sherrill. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Caught near the sticks, it's Coleman. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
First and goal, Vanderbilt.
They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one,